You'll keep grinding your head on the wall when trading if you don't understand these three things when you're trading, which is the causation. Your eyes are sensors. This is where we see the data from, and our brain processes it. But when our brain is processing it, you gotta remember your gut is also involved, because your gut and your brain is linked. So when your brain is processing that information, guess what is linked to it? Fear and greed. Fear to act, or fear of missing out on the move, or fear to act on the move, and then greed. Greed to get in early on the move, or greed to not take profit when you're in the move. In the move, not mood, what the hell. And then the last one being the correlation, the action you take after those two things have been established. But a lot of people focus their journaling on the action and not what caused them, or what that causation was filtered by for them to take the action. Think about it. You have something that works. The only thing that differentiates you from actually executing accurately based on what you have practiced, based on what you have learned, based on what you know works, is your emotions, fear and greed. Hence why if you go on like someone like Coin Market Cap, right, you will see, if you go on the pairs, the BTC pairs, at the bottom you see fear and greed. Is the market fearful? Is the market greedy? That is just a market as a collective. But however, what makes the collective? We do. So that means that we all have our own fear and greed index, which leads us to obviously taking actions based on that fear and greed, which obviously is caused by what we see. What we see is what comes through our eyes, which is the data which our brain processes, and then we filter that through our fear and greed, making sure that this is the point where you're meant to make sure that you're not leaning into either one of them. You're just simply using pure data and what you know. When you lean into one of them, that's when it goes left. So when you're taking losses, just say to yourself, or remember to yourself, what you have works, but you don't work. You have something broken in you, which is you don't have no control over your fear and greed index, which leads to your actions being bad actions. But this is how I learn from my trading. I've had no mentor. I've been using YouTube content to learn, and this is what has brought me this far, because I learned from my mistakes. And learning from my mistakes is simply identifying these three things. The last one is just a correlation of these two things. But remember, what your eyes see, what your brain processes, your brain is linked to your gut, right? And because it's linked to your gut, there's emotions involved in it. So that clouds the judgment of what your brain is, or how your brain processes that information that your eyes are seeing. And if it's filtered by the fear and greed index in your gut, which is your emotions, you're going to make an emotional decision, which is going to cause you to lose. It's not your model, it's not how you view the market, it's not your strategy. Sometimes if you don't know how to trade, but majority of the time it's not. A lot of you are good traders. What hinders your journey, or what hinders my journey, is simply my emotions, my impulsiveness, which comes from fear and greed. As I said, just learn from that. And I'm telling you, implement this in your trading this week, and come back on this video and tell me what happened. Tell me what happened. If you took a loss, let's say you take a loss tomorrow, God forbid, but you might need that loss just to learn from this. Because sometimes I need a loss to remember, bro, causation, fear and greed index, the action you take. These are three important things when you're trading. After you establish the skill, of course. If you haven't established the skill, bro, it could be the skill, you're just wrong. But yeah, man.